Good morning, folks, and here's a fantastic article about Abby's redemption arc in The Last of Us Part 2. I had no idea she was seeking redemption. I had no idea she wanted redemption. It's just this crazy thing. People are just telling me, like, oh, it's really a story of forgiveness and redemption. Like, oh, really? That's why you murder everyone you see. Okay, great. So apparently, anyone who's made a significant change in their life for the better knows there's a tipping point where you just get sick and tired of your own bullshit. I'm like, what a strange way to introduce an idea. It sounds like you're projecting there, Caitlin Galiz-Rowe. But wanting to change is often framed as an altruistic act. Okay. One you do in service to others. Is it? In my experience, that's not the case. Yeah, it's usually all you. It's usually all about you. When you change for the better for you, not for others. It's kind of the point. But okay, sure. Maybe I don't know how this whole change things works. Maybe I don't know what altruism is. I mean, Caitlin's totally going to tell us what that means. Wanting to change comes from a place of feeling bad for doing whatever it is you're doing and deciding enough is enough. Or it comes from feeling good and saying, hey, I can't wait to feel even better because I know what's good and I'm going to keep striving for change that is good. I mean, we can go both ways here, Caitlin, but okay. It's all bad. Video games' male protagonists are no stranger to this. Characters like Kratos and Boomer DeWitt attempt to turn their lives around once they can no longer stand to be who they are. Okay. Women, on the other hand, are not usually given this treatment. The only messiness they're allowed is hysterics. Oh, yep. Women are just emotional, crazy, hysterical people. There's no possible rendition of them in video games or otherwise where they're just strong, silent. They just do their job. They're completely focused. No, we never, ever had characters like that in video games or stories ever who happen to be women. I like the women from Resident Evil 7 or overprotective motherhood as seen with Freya, but Abby from The Last of Us 2 is a blatant exception to that trend. Well, okay, here we go. Abby's redemption, which, again, does not exist, but let's see where she's going with this. And far more believable, is both refreshing and far more believable because it's honest about the selfish nature of her changes. Okay, can you please be more specific? The shift begins on day 2 when she goes back for Lev and Yara in a fit of guilt and shame after sleeping with her otherwise partnered ex, Owen. Okay, so how do we know she's in a fit of guilt and shame? The only thing we know is that she's feeling guilty because Lev asks her, why are you doing this? Is to lessen her load. Lessen her load of what? Of guilt over what? What did she do that she feels guilty for? Can someone please tell us or show us? Just because she slept with Owen doesn't mean she feels guilty. You have to connect the explanation to the cause. I feel guilty because of X. There's lots of reasons she could be helping Lev. There's lots of reasons why she could have been sleeping with Owen. We know at least one. They got into an argument. That could have multiple meanings. We don't know why, though. You see what's going on? This person is projecting. Her reasoning for returning is cemented when the kid asks her why she came back. Abby, clearly uncomfortable, reveals that she feels guilty for basically everything. No, she doesn't. She feels guilty, period. We don't know why. She doesn't explain her guilt. She just says she feels guilty and she wishes to lighten her load. And coming back for her was a way to ease her conscience. No, it wasn't. We don't know why. This is why the narrative is bad. It's not clear. We don't know why things are happening the way they are. Why is Abby doing any of this? The only reason I can think of is she had a bad dream and saw Lev and Yara tied up in the room that her dad died. And she goes, oh, I should go help those. At least that's what we think, because she doesn't actually say anything. She just goes and does it. Mel, Owen's current partner, calls Abby out on this. No, she just calls her out in general, not on this, implying that Abby is trying to use Yara and Lev to get to Owen's good graces. That's what Mel thinks, but that's not necessarily true. While Mel is wrong about the reasoning behind this, okay, so at least the writer is aware of this, she's correct that Abby is using these kids. But we don't know why. Using them for what? She wants to help them. So helping people is using them? If you can have some sort of weird guilty conscience and you're imposing that on others, say, you know what, if I help some people, I'm going to feel better. Great. That's altruism. It doesn't matter what you feel. It's the end result that matters. You're trying to help kids. Great. Did you help them? Good. That's that. It does not tell us why, though. But Abby's ulterior motive isn't to sweep Owen away in a tide of domesticity. Okay, yeah. It's to help temper her guilt over abandoning Isaac to find Owen. Absolutely wrong. What guilt? Why would she guilt over abandoning Isaac to find Owen? Where does this happen? When does this, her guilt, her mentioning of guilt to Lev, explain that or connect those two things? All we know is she's feeling guilty. We don't know why. She seems to care more about Owen than Isaac, so why would she feel bad about that? In fact, the next time she finds Isaac, Isaac's about to die. She doesn't really care about Isaac. She's really invested in Owen, and she's really invested in helping Lev and Yara. That's all. And subsequently sleeping with Owen behind Mel's back in order to feel something. In order to feel something? What, was she depressed? Was she stoic? I don't think so. She is somewhat stoic, being a really strong, able-bodied female, but that's about it. Where are you getting this, Caitlin? What are you talking about? Abby knows she's not a good person, and she needs some relief from that knowledge. This is all just nonsense. I'm not going to keep going. This is pure projection. She's trying to connect the dots. We don't have any breadcrumbs. This is silly. But these are the fans of The Last of Us. It makes you feel stuff. We don't know what it makes you feel, but you feel something. That's why that's why the story is a 10 out of 10. It's perfect, it's brilliant, it's amazing. Game of the year. Game of all years. It's great. What a load of crap. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you're having a great day.